to Letters from America, a road trip podcast searching for the Swedish footprint in the United States.
Yes.
I'm your host, Martin Van, and today I've parked the Volvo in Nantasket.
Yeah.
And with me in the Airstream is Maria Stolt.
Yes. The candy lady.
The candy lady.
Yes.
And I need to start with Nantasket we're south of Boston, right?
Yeah.
At the coast. I can see the water from the...
South of Boston.
South of Boston,
yes.
yeah. And in my mind, from the minute that you and I talked over the phone, I heard Nantucket.
Okay.
And
so you thought you were going to Nantucket?
No, I knew that I was going here. I just heard the phrase Nantucket. I'm on a road trip also, so I'm not going to an island anytime soon.
No,
you know?
But that's a good island.
It's a good island, but I'm not taking this to Nantucket. But the limerick got stuck.
Uh-huh.
So I wrote you a limerick.
Oh, on Nantucket?
On Nantucket. But I have a limerick, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm. We go with
I like limerick, and I like the Nantucket limerick, the classic one, is a funny limerick. So I'm copying that. There once was a Swede in Nantucket with a sour so sweet you could suck it. She opened the store, then just one more, said welcome you all with a bucket.
Oh, great. Yeah, and the bucket is here.
Because this is what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, the
Candy.
magic cup. Yeah.
Swedish candy.
Mm-hmm.
You come from Stockholm in Sweden, and you lived in Gothenburg in Sweden for a long time, working in hospitality.
Yeah, in the restaurant area
restaurant.
And the hospitality too, yeah.
And then, from what I understand, not so long ago.
No, but
just...
I actually started, my first job was in a candy store.
All right.
So I came back.
When you were young?
Yeah, when I was in school.
Sir.
Youngest, when I could start work,
yeah.
I started to work in a candy store. Yeah.
And now you got a candy store, not in Nantucket, but in Nantasket, right by the shoreline, overlooking the ocean, selling Swedish candy.
Yeah.
And I want to hear how you ended up here on this place. But first, what is it about Swedish candy? And what makes it Swedish?
We didn't know this. No. Swedes didn't know that we had such
Swedish
a good candy. No, that
That's
it was so good.
Yeah.
For us, it's so normal. But when travel here, I started to travel here 35 years ago. My sister...
To this area?
Yes. My sister came as a nanny here. So that's what brought me here. And that was 35 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And... then I just loved the area, so I returned every summer. She got married. She stayed here.
Oh, yeah.
So she has a big family here. And I brought my Swedish family here, my husband, my children, to visit her, of course.
So you've been visiting this area...
Yes, for a long time.
For a long time.
Yes.
So you spent, like, your summers here, your vacations here...
Yes, yeah.
Slowly, in a way, building a life here.
Exactly. Yeah. And then COVID came.
Yeah.
And we were taking a gap year from Sweden. I quit my job, my dream job in Sweden.
What was that?
I was a general manager at Hotel Terminus in Stockholm, just in front of the central station, for 7 years. But
right before this?
Right before this.
Okay.
And it's a private-owned hotel. And I really loved it, but I wanted more. I wanted to have my own business, and I wanted to work for myself instead of making money for someone else. And it was fun, and I loved it, and I loved my owner. And the first day I came there, we were just talking for a little bit, and he said, when do you want to start? How much do you want to have? And it was settled.
So this was like 7 years before the pandemic?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was just across the street at Scandic, because I've been in Scandic for like 35 plus years. So.
But that was in Gothenburg?
Yes, and in Stockholm.
And in Stockholm.
Yes, I worked at Hotel Continental, before I started to work at Terminus. So I just crossed the street and he was there.
I know you mentioned that you worked in a candy store when you were a kid, in a way. But we all had different jobs when we were kids. I worked as a janitor. I worked at a coffee shop. I did a lot of things, but it didn't sort of, in my case, it didn't sort of emphasize what I was going to do later in life. But you started out with candy, and now you left a life that you, in a way, built up as a hotel manager.
Very comfortable, very nice.
But you wanted a candy store.
Yeah. And I saw the demand for it. Me and my sister I was always bringing candy for her and her family, and we were just joking about we should have a candy store here. But never I thought we would do it. I never planned to move here. And one day I just did, and I will not regret it.
What was that like? I mean, you didn't plan it, but at the same time you didn't wake up here, even though maybe it felt like that. So what was that like? What was the I really love to come here. I love the people here. It's very friendly because I'm in the service area, in the hospitality. I met a lot of Americans coming to our hotel. They were telling me all about their Swedish heritage. And I showed them the places to go in Stockholm, where to look for, telling them about their last name and the history, connecting them to Stockholm. And that is very unique because you don't meet people on the street starting to tell about that in Stockholm, in Sweden. No. So you have to have some kind of place to meet. And I did meet all those people in my reception in the hotel. And when I came here, it was the same. I just go on with the same task that I did in the hotel. They come to me. We talk about Sweden, the traditions, and the connection we have. And there are so many Swedes. They call themselves Swedes. I don't call them Swedes, but they grandmothers, I meet a lot of them on these journeys. I know, I understand.
Yeah, and they feel very Swedish. They tell me that they are still doing the traditions and know so much about it. And it just, I just go on meeting more of them, telling them more, and then it's just a connection, and they know they can always come to me asking for things or. So sometimes it's very deep conversation, and sometimes they just want to feel the comfort of talking to a Swede. So, and I'd heard this, that it was a number, and I didn't know this in Sweden, but it's a number you can call a Swede.
Yeah, I'm not sure they do that anymore.
No, I don't think so. No. But they did it a couple of years ago. But I heard it here, and I never heard it in Sweden.
Call a Swede, no. Yeah, but that was for foreigners, not for Swedes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I want to go back to, you said it just happened.
Yeah.
But there's some decisions here that you just made. Maybe they went quickly. You got your family with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Over here.
I got my family over here, and they are grown up, so it was not so difficult. And they also spent the summer here since they were born. So it was not, and my husband,
didn't feel so foreign, maybe.
No, exactly. So we in the first place, we said we stay a year and see what's happened. And then COVID happened. At that point, we had to choose
a lot.
Going back now and travel with a dog. So we were like, no, we do the American dream. We stay. We applied for an E2 visa. So that's an investor visa. And at that time, we couldn't travel to the embassy. So we had to do it here.
Because of the pandemic?
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah. So we had to do it here. And then every 2 years, we have to go back now to Sweden to renew our visa for our investment in the United States. So we have to grow. We have to always be bigger, do more.
You have to show that it's going good in a way. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is, right? Yeah. The candy is going good.
It's exploding. So.
And that leads back to my first question. I mean, can you explain Swedish candy?
Yeah.
What makes it Swedish?
You have the clean Swedish water in it. I think that makes absolutely everything. And the sugar, that is the cane sugar instead of high fructose syrup. And then you have the colors more natural from beetroot, from turmeric,
So it is a better product, is that what
It's a better product. Less toxic, I would say. So the colors and the flavors are also natural flavors from
and
strawberry,
that's
raspberry.
regardless of the brand.
Exactly.
It is a better product.
Exactly.
In your opinion, it's a better
Yes.
product.
Especially the real Swedish candy brands.
Yeah. I
They,
mean by the real.
the ones that are made in Sweden.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Some of them are made in another country and call themselves Swedish candy because they are Swedish candy style or pick and mix style.
But they're not done in Sweden. Not
Exactly.
fabricated.
So there is, but there is some that are like a Swedish candy and they are good. But what I like Bob's, for example, is a real Swedish candy.
That's the skull. Right?
Yeah, the skulls and the
licorice
ovals. So they
raspberry.
became more popular here than in Sweden. So when it really hit, it hit more here than in Sweden. So it started earlier here. And in Sweden, we were still, this is Swedish candy, but this is new. This is not the way we eat Swedish candy. But it's a really good brand and the ingredients is really good if they are made in Sweden because they are not all made there.
If we look at it from an objective point of view, if an American buys candy and goes into your store that buys Swedish candy, he buys candy the way that we buy candy in Sweden, right? You put your things in a bag and you weigh it and you pay per the pound.
Yeah.
Which for me is a normal way of buying candy.
Yeah. You can choose whatever
But
you like.
that really makes the difference, right? For an American, that's the difference because you can buy it like.
You can mix the
What's the word for that?
flavors.
Loose weight is
By weight.
By weight.
Yeah. So you can mix here. Maybe you have to put one in each bag if you have that pick and mix.
Yeah.
But nowadays, more and more candy stores are open up and doing the mix of the different flavors. So they're doing the Swedish candy style. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be, asking stupid questions,
But also we have
it's one of those things as when you visit as a Swede, you sort of see something that is very normal in your everyday life. I mean, you go to the supermarket, you buy your meat and egg and potato and whatever, and then you buy candy like this. But here it's almost like a luxury item in a way, almost like a treat to do. Which is good.
It's more normalized now than it was when
Okay.
I started. When I started, nobody knows about the Swedish candy. So I give out a lot of samples talking about all the flavors and the textures. Because for me, in Sweden, we just put it in our mouth and chew. Is it good, not good?
Yeah.
We don't think so much about the texture. But here...
We trust it in a way.
Exactly. In United States, they really want to analyze all the candy. The texture, the flavor, the shape of the candy.
To make sure that they like it or like a wine tasting.
If they like that, and also because they want to know. Because they want to trust what they eat. If they try it, they want to hear me saying it too. So they have a double. But then when they have all this information, they love it. But without it, so it's a long process just to explaining the candy that I have done now for 6 years. I've been here for 6 years.
Now you got clients that know what they're going to want.
Exactly. Yeah.
But because this show, The Letters from America, is about finding the Swedish footprint in America. And candy has, from my perspective, sort of risen more and more to the surface of something that has its own profile, its own footprint, like Swedish candy. And, I wouldn't, not yet maybe, but it could be on a good way. Like you have Swedish furniture, you got Swedish design, Swedish music, and you got Swedish candy.
Yeah.
That's a certain type of candy.
Yeah, it's already there.
It's already there.
It's already there, yeah.
In your point of view.
Yeah, but I think in Americans, they really absorb, maybe in not the whole United States, but especially in the bigger towns, you can see more of that. But, I ship all over United States and so it's.
Yeah, because you sell candy online.
Yeah, but it's a bigger towns maybe that are more interested, of course, because it's coming there. But I think there is so much more. We have the whole Texas, for example, and they love the candy too. So it's a lot of opportunities still. Yeah.
But going back to your life here, then you left Gothenburg for Stockholm. Well, you left Stockholm for Gothenburg, and then back to Stockholm, and now you left Stockholm for America.
Yeah.
What is it like for a candy lady to live here on the East Coast? How does life look like?
It's work every day, every
day
minute.
Is work.
Every minute. So you don't have any day off. You have like 20 minutes. I like to go and take a swim in the morning. That's my break. But it's
Just
every day.
Out here.
Yes, out here. And then the day goes on. And I think it's so nice not to have a weekend. Not to have... I do the same every day. And that's what I love about this. In Sweden, you get... If you work every day, you're crazy. You are not allowed to work every day. I had a problem when I was younger, working in the restaurant industry. They almost pushed me home. So you have to be used to work every day, as I did. And if you are in the hospitality, you have a hotel to take care of. It's not going to sleep. If you think they're going to sleep, but they are not. So you always have to be ready to pick up the phone in the middle of the night. So I'm used to have that around me and used to always thinking about the next step. Now I'm open a second location in Boston. So that's what
I did the limerick of.
Yeah.
She opened the store, then just one more.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and the year before that, I was doing my commercial kitchen, so I make my own chocolate and fudge and turtle and sea salt caramels. So those are very popular here. But I use French and Belgian chocolate, of course, because I have to have the best. So I always have a new mission every year to fulfill, and.
Are you a restless person?
No, I don't think so.
No, because you're busy, so you don't.
I'm
never
just
get...
keeping myself busy, but I think I'm calm. I trust others, and I think the life here is more exciting, like everyone else tells you probably.
Yeah,
and it's more of a struggle. And somehow, living on the edge sometimes is more exciting because you put everything into it. I put everything into it. If it fails, I'm done.
Yeah,
but that's it.
But I think it's, from my impression, when you live like that, it's a lifestyle choice rather than a work choice. I've met people who are like you, who have their own company or their own ranch, or they, it's. I don't even think you really see it as work.
No,
it's just waking up and doing what you're doing, and then you go to bed.
Exactly, and when I go to bed, I'm like, maybe I don't need to sleep. We can't start over again. My husband is the same, so we say, shouldn't we just take a coffee and we just.
Continue. You can't do that. You need to sleep,
Yeah, but it's a fun way of looking at the next day with excitement.
I go to bed longing for my morning coffee. That's how I go to bed.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the same.
That's because that's my best,
Yeah.
That's the best wake up to have the coffee. That's the first thing I do. Yeah. Coffee. I need coffee first.
Yeah, coffee. And we are a coffee people, of course. Swedish coffee.
We are.
It's
absolutely.
I think that's a good
coffee
way
and candy.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say really that because I think in the same aspect as you said, we are coffee drinking people. Yeah, I can see that. We're coffee drinking people, but candy is just like normal in a way. I wouldn't say that we eat.
It's the common sense also. we eat with common sense, like a lot of
the common
people
sense
do
of the
in
Swedes.
Yes. So it's so normal to us to have our Saturday candy, for example.
Yeah, that's one thing. Do they have that here in America? Like weekend candy?
No, but now they have. So,
Because
I tell them to. But in Sweden, if you don't get your Saturday candy, it feels like it's not a really Saturday. So
that's how I grew up. We got a bag of candy of our own choice every Saturday, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was, we had...
Yeah.
And we also had a possibility, because I have a brother, we had the possibility with each bag we can trade.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it too.
Because he had that and I wanted that, so he wanted 2 of those or whatever.
And as you get older, you can also choose having a candy bag, getting your money to save. And that's also a way of learning how to handle money. And that's what I think here, the grandparents or the parents come in with their kids and they can buy things by themselves. It's not common here in the United States that you bring your kid to the convenience store. They stay home.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have a room there. You don't meet a baby in the convenience store. In Sweden, we bring all the kids to the store, of course.
You're right. I never thought of that.
No, so they don't get to know how to buy things, especially now when everything is with cards. So to go to the candy store with your money and count your money.
And make sure that you get the right things that you want.
That really fulfills them. You have power over your money and you see what you spend. And
so you're really also a social institution.
Yeah, it's like a mission. I just know what my kids did. I think it brought them a sense of money that is good. And I can see that they are missing out. The kids are kids longer here, but maybe we are more freer in Sweden, so we get out with our own money earlier. We travel earlier. We spend our money earlier than the common American kids do.
We are here on the East Coast. It's not marked, but Boston is up here somewhere.
Yes.
So that's where we are now.
Yeah.
And you're from Stockholm?
Yes, I'm born in Stockholm, in Huddinge.
In Huddinge, which is south of Stockholm.
Yeah.
And you lived in Gothenburg for a very long time.
Yes.
And then you moved back to Stockholm.
Yeah.
Due to work. And now you live here.
Yep.
Where is home?
Everywhere is home. Gothenburg is very much home, and Stockholm too.
You can only pick one.
Only pick one? Yeah, home is here now.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I have my family, so of course my family is my home.
I'm going to draw a line here.
Yeah.
I hope this pen works. Right to the coast, and I want your signature.
Okay.
You see that? Yeah.
Is that
excellent.
okay?
Yeah. So, if you were to write a letter from home, where we are now, to Stockholm, where you were born, what would that say?
There is so much opportunity for Swedes in the United States. And I think those people who are so creative, just, they stay in their boring jobs with a big office and big salary. Just do it,
Just let go.
Let go, yeah. Make your dreams come true. Because you just have one life. And, I'm turning 60 this year. And I feel like it's no ending. I just want to do more. It's fun. And we are very creative. The Swedes are.
Yeah, you can tell on this journey.
I wouldn't go back to my corner office, sitting there and have everyone working for me and just collecting my salary every day. No.
Let go.
Exactly. That's my letter. Yeah.
It was a pleasure. I got postcards here for you.
Yeah, okay.
So you can start writing letters right away.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
It was a pleasure to have you in my trailer, Maria.
Oh, thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
And I wish you all the best.
Something that you can
wish you all the
use.
best. Of course. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have listened to Letters from America, a weekly road trip podcast celebrating the Swedish heritage in the United States. Produced in collaboration with the Embassy of Sweden in Washington, D.C., Volvo Cars USA, Volvo Trucks USA, and Airstream.